Hi everybody! Okay, so I've been thinking about making a YouTube channel for a little bit now. I've tried to think of what to say in this video for like days now, and I think I'm just gonna wing it, and I'm just gonna talk, and I'm just gonna say what I want to say. For anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Natty. I'm 20 years old, I'm a junior in college, I'm a certified cycling instructor, I work at a fitness club, I started a women's wellness organization on my campus. Clearly, fitness and being healthy are a huge part of my life. It's literally my job, and I love it, and it makes me really happy. Something that's probably not so obvious from everything I've said so far is that I have struggled with body image my entire life for as long as I can remember. At some of the lowest points in my journey with body image, I would literally Google, how do I stop hating my body? How do I become happy? How do I stop being so mean to myself? And I would find all these videos of super fit, super beautiful girls talking about what they eat in a day, what workouts they do, all stuff that has to do with outside appearance. And none of them were saying what I needed to hear, which was outside appearance is not everything. And the way you look on the outside does not dictate how happy you're allowed to be on the inside. So I decided I'm gonna make this channel to talk about things I've learned along the way, talk about how I went from absolutely hating my body to the point where I didn't even want to leave my house to now when I'm content in my own skin. My physical appearance isn't at the forefront of my brain 24/7 like it has been in the past. If even one girl who's at a really rough place in her journey Googles how do I stop hating my body and she finds this video and she agrees with one tiny thing that I say, that will be a success to me. I guess I'll just start by explaining my journey with body image. I have a lot of memories of when I was little, looking in the mirror, rolling up my shirt, looking at my stomach and being like, what the heck? Like, why am I so chunky? I was a naturally chubby kid, like a lot of people are, and I remember looking at my classmates who were all little string bean kids and thinking, what the heck, why do I look like a meatball and all these little kids are running around with six packs? Like, what? Anyway, middle school is really when I started thinking, okay, I need to get skinny and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get skinny. So long story short, I remember I purposely stopped eating a sufficient amount at all. I remember I would go in the shower and like squeeze my stomach, squeeze little parts of my hips and stuff to see if they were getting less squishy, see if I was losing some fat. I would weigh myself all the time, and this was like, I was like 12, like that's scary. Eventually, it got to a point where I was so obsessed with it and it took up my mind so much that I honestly think I sunk into a depression. I was never clinically diagnosed with depression, but looking back, I was definitely not in the right place. My mind was a very dark place, and I even had some issues with self-harm. I've never told a lot of people that, so the fact that I'm saying that on this video is a little scary. I know that it'll resonate with at least one person out there, so I want to be as vulnerable as possible. And high school is even more brutal, as we all know. I started restricting myself even more. Junior year is when it got really scary. I would track every single thing that I ate. There was one time in my high school psych class where we had to eat like 2 jelly beans for an experiment. I ate one of the jelly beans, gave the other to a classmate, and tracked that one jelly bean in my fitness tracker. At the time, it was like I needed to do that, and if I didn't track that jelly bean, my mind would not be able to forget it for the rest of the day. I was probably down to like 113 pounds, and I would still look in the mirror and say, oh my god, no, like why am I so fat? I would literally only eat vegetables, no sauce, no dressing, maybe some ground turkey, maybe like, I don't know, a quarter cup of rice if I was feeling crazy that day. So that was my high school mindset. That's how it went until I got to college freshman year. This was like the turning point of my body image journey. Freshman year of college hit. Basically from August at the start to November, Thanksgiving break, I gained 30 pounds. I started binge eating like crazy. I think part of that was due to the stress of the whole transition of moving away from home, and this drove me nuts, gaining weight. I couldn't even look at the mirror. I didn't want to leave my dorm room. It was affecting all of my relationships because I was basically just mad at the world. Thanksgiving break, freshman year, I wanted to go to a party to see all my home friends for the first time since we'd all left for college, but I was terrified of them seeing me after I'd gained all this weight. And then it just clicked in my brain, okay, it doesn't matter. I'll just get so drunk that I won't even know who's there, won't even know who I'm talking to, and I'll just forget that I'm fat. So, long story short, that's what I did. I woke up on Thanksgiving morning after being put in the emergency room for drinking too much because I couldn't handle my home friends seeing me after I'd gained some weight going away to college, which is a completely natural thing to happen. I couldn't not face the problem anymore. I knew that being so obsessed with my appearance was only gonna land me in worse places than it already had. I knew something had to change and I had to work to get myself out of this mindset. Winter break of that same horrible freshman year, I stumbled across an organization called Charge. You guys know me, you know all about Charge, yay! Charge stands for Changing Health, Attitudes, and Actions to Recreate Girls, and it's all about empowering women. It's nationwide, it's at a bunch of campuses, but it wasn't at Westchester where I go. I knew that was God telling me Charge is what you need to pull yourself out of this dark space. It's been 2 years of Charge now, and we have almost 300 members. It's incredible. So why the heck should anybody care at all about anything I just said? I basically wanted to lay out my entire journey to say that what it has taught me is that outside physical appearance should be here on your list of things that dictate your happiness. The biggest lesson that everything I have gone through has taught me is that your body hears what you say to it in here. If all day long you're looking in the mirror saying, oh my God, that's disgusting, like I look horrible, your body hears that and your body is going to react to that. If you look at pictures of me from freshman year when I was so sad, I was so broken and just like not in a good place on the inside, you can see it in my eyeballs. There is no life in there. There's no spark in there, no passion, no happiness. And that's because my brain was constantly saying, oh no, you're not allowed to be happy right now. Like, do you see how you look on the outside? Why would you be allowed to be happy? And it is so hard to stop that criticism and to stop that from going on and on and on in your brain. Once you notice how mean you're being to yourself, you will notice every time one of those criticizing thoughts starts creeping in your head, and you'll think to yourself, no, I can't be talking to myself like that. Once you start focusing on being happy, on things that make your soul happy, not things that are gonna drop inches off your waist, your life will change. If you would not say it to your little sister, do not say it to yourself. Would you go up to your little sister and say, oh my God, you look so fat today, you cannot wear that, go put on some baggy sweatpants? I freaking hope not. If you would, that's it, you got some whole other issues. Either way, if you would not say it to your little sister, you better not be saying it to yourself up here. It took me 19 years of my life to realize how mean I was being to myself. And it is so common in our world nowadays for people to walk around saying, oh my God, I feel so fat. Oh my God, I can't wait to drop these 5 pounds. Oh my God, I need to stop eating this. I need to stop doing that. I need to start doing this. What the heck, people? Start focusing on the inside. If you say to yourself, oh, I want to feel stronger. I want my quality of life to be better. I want my body to feel better, instead of saying, oh, I want my hips to be slimmer. I need my stomach to be flatter. It makes a world of difference. If you start focusing on things that make your body feel so good, I guarantee it'll start looking its best condition on the outside without you even thinking any of those horrible, mean, bullying thoughts. In no way am I completely free from the thoughts that used to hold me down so much in the past. There are still days and still moments throughout each day where I look in the mirror and that little piece in my brain is still there and it says, oof, nope. The difference is now I recognize that, I notice it, and I let it go, and I think to myself, that is not the content I need in my brain right now. I need to be loving towards myself, and that is what's gonna make my body feel my best. I'm challenging everybody, take these next 30 days and try not to criticize yourself. And I guarantee it will become a habit. You'll notice it, you'll let it go. At some of the darkest moments in my journey with body positivity, I needed somebody to tell me, focus on the inside first. Nothing on the outside is going to be the way you want it to be if your inside is broken and your inside is being mean to your outside. That is what I needed to hear, so that's what I wanted to say in this video. Focus on making your soul and your heart happy and the best that it can be, and the outside will follow. I want to keep making videos, so comment ideas for me if you have any. We're going to be trapped inside for a little bit now, so I'll have a lot of time. I want to know what videos everybody wants to see. Thank you so much. Share this if you want. Thanks for watching, and stop criticizing yourself for the next 30 days.